Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Enderal Forgotten Stories. In the last episode, and the episode before that, 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 and the episode for that, we were doing just lots and lots of side quests, which are making us slowly but surely powerful. In fact, that reminds me, let's use meditation and go over this way. Now, I know we have that book that uses up a meditation point, or a learning point. Should we, let's read what that was again. Should we waste a point on that? I mean, it didn't sound too great. We got this for completing the painting quest. Techniques of Lorem Waterblade Onslaught Tier 2. Charges at your enemies and makes them stagger. Costs 1 memory point to learn. Honestly, that doesn't sound too great to me. We only have 1 memory point, so I'd rather just go over here and, like, get more damage, basically. What do we have here? Assassination, unlock tier 2, 45 seconds duration. That about doubles it. I mean, that's pretty good. But do we have like a damage perk? Let's see. Already unlocked it. Already unlocked. Okay, let's see if there's anything more on this side that we want to get. Sound good? So, we already have that. 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 Okay, here we go. Tier 2. Increases your critical hit chance with bows. Increases critical hit chance by another 15%. So stacked on top of the 10 for a total of 25. Every 4th shot we shoot is a critical. That does sound good. What else do we got? Already have that. Already have that. Already have that. Okay, what about the stuff that we don't have? Fire arrow. Grant you a handful of fire arrows which explode upon impact and do fire damage. Tier 1, 3 arrows do additional 5 points of fire damage, 11-second duration. So it sounds like it just adds a fire buff, basically, to our arrows. And there's 3 tiers of it, which all do more damage. Yeah, okay, that is interesting. Eagle Eye. Pressing block while aiming will zoom in your view. More practical? Do we need that? I mean, I like having that. Okay, what else do we have? Ranger. You are able to move faster with a drawn bow. That's what we're getting. Automatically gives you a copy. That's useless. What is this? No. Oh, we have this one too. Zooming with a bow. Okay, we have that, yeah. And then this one reduces the chance to be detected while locked. That's so useless. Okay, these 2 are useless. This one we are getting right now. You're able to move faster with a drawn bow. Love that perk in vanilla Skyrim. And we're probably going to go for fire arrows next, I think. Okay, so let's take a look at what we can do now. Well, we'll try it when we take on this arena quest, because what we're doing now is Blood and Dust again, the arena quest. We have to fight something called the Beast.
My sir.
My sir. And I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do it, but heck, we're going to give it our best shot. So let's make a new save, and let's do it.
What do you want?
I will fight the Beast.
Thought so. Well then.
Defeat the monster, and it's 4 stars.
And a cordial welcome to the Dust Pit. You know who I am, I know who you are, and above all, I know why you are here today. Because you want to see a fight! 4 battles, 4 victories. But can the Wanderer also oppose the beast that's been soaking this soil in blood for decades? We shall see. Unleash the beast!
Let's see you dance, Wanderer.
Is this mod for real? Why do they not make their own game? They've done things with Skyrim that I don't even see Skyrim do. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I thought that was going to be that giant guy because of the trailer for the Forgotten Stories. I did not know that was going to happen, though. I did have an inkling that we were going to have to fight a giant like that. I didn't know that this dude would have done that. Okay, defeat the stranger. Well, all right. Oh, there. He's literally right there. Okay, let's use Ghost Walk. Oh man, he can detect me really well. Okay, let's use flash powder. And then let's use... Oh, what? See, it took it away again. That's so annoying. Okay, stop. And Assassination. And Eye of the Storm. Okay. Now, we're gonna let loose a ton of arrows at this guy. As many as we can at full strength. Or not, because he's invincible. Okay, what is happening? Wait, can we actually attack this guy? What? Oh my god, if I could land a shot. Jesus. Yeah, we can attack him, but that was kind of horse shit. Okay, you know what? Yeah, go ahead and just do that. That's great. Kind of got completely screwed over there, though, so... Whoa, Jesus, relax. Okay, now if I can actually hit this guy, that'd be amazing. We're gonna do Assassination, and we're gonna do Eye of the Storm. Okay, now draw the bow. Doesn't matter if we go for headshots, because that's not how Skyrim works. Okay. Nice. There we go.
That's enough. Let's talk. Fair enough. This is better. Forgive me my dramatic entrance.
Oh, forgive you? Like you were trying to murder me. So, okay, I forgive you. What in the blazes was that? Why did you interrupt the fight?
I was just about to explain. I'm Naris, voice of the Father. I've been watching you for a while now because I'm looking for someone with your set of skills. And, our little encounter down in the pit erased the last doubts I had about you.
Voice of the Father.
That accent. You're an Outlander, aren't you? Shit. Does that mean I have to explain who the Relator is to you?
You're some kind of guild that's controlling the Undercity, right?
Right. The Relator is more than a bunch of criminals, though. But we'll get there. Regarding your original question, the Voices are the military arm of the Relator. I'm sure you've seen some of us before. We come into play when a matter needs a strong hand to resolve itself.
Huh, so this was supposed to be some kind of test.
Indeed. Let me get straight to the point. I want to hire you for a mission.
Do I look like a Nah, fair enough, so tell me about this mission.
Well, actually, it's simple. I want your help in killing someone. The Father.
Wait, the head of the Relata, your leader?
Their leader. Not mine. When I was 6 years old, the Relator abducted me and a dozen other children. That is, they bought us. Shagun, the old cunt who owned our orphanage, she sold us like cattle.
The Relata abducted you. Children?
Us, and over the years, at least a dozen more. And we all came from the same orphanage. The refuge. And no, I have no idea what they did to us. I remember nothing.
Why would the Father abduct children?
That's the big question, isn't it? At first I thought it was about child trafficking. You know, tender little knaves and girls for rich bastards. Ark's bigwigs. Yet now I've come to the conclusion that it must have been about science. Experiments.
You mean the Relata conducted experiments on you?
Only the Father. As I said, I'm pretty sure you have the wrong idea about them. The Relata doesn't see itself as a guild of murderers, but as a faith. A sect. A cult, in other words. The blackmailing, the shadow tax, is how they finance the little community.
I see. But you're alive. Does that mean you were somehow able to flee?
Kind of. After the Father was done with us, he simply disposed of our corpses. This is also the first memory I have of that time after the abduction. Waking up in a pile of dead bodies. I don't know exactly, but I must have been somewhere between 12 to 14 years old. Still half a child, in other words. As you can imagine, I was a mess for the first few moons after that. Once I was able to think somewhat straight again, I looked for help in the upper city. Of course, the guards didn't believe a word of what I said and sent me right back down into the caverns.
Wait, you told them that the Grohlvana conducts experiments on children and they didn't do anything?
No. And frankly, it doesn't surprise me. I'm sure hundreds of ragged kids from the Undercity had come to them before, telling them horror stories about how much they suffered down there only to get a bed and some food. Also, as you may have figured out by now, the Order doesn't have any power down here. The Grohlvana controls the caves, and that's how it will stay.
Yet now you're a voice of the Father and intend to kill him, so you're some kind of infiltrator?
Correct. Let's put it this way. I came to realize that no matter how much I cursed and cried, nobody would come to my help. So I decided to take matters into my own hands. I told myself how to survive, and how to fight. And years later, entered the dust pit for the first time. One of the voices saw how well I could fight, and offered me to study the Grohlvana.
Grohlvana?
Their codex, their holy scripture, written by the Father himself. I shaved my head and became a scion, the lowest rank.
So you're out for revenge?
Revenge? Yes. I want this monster to pay for what he did to me and the others. And I want to make sure that it will never hurt anyone again. Ever. One of the core beliefs of the Grohlvana concerns the Day of Transcendence. It's the day when every Relame who's ever proven him or herself worthy leaves their body to continue existing as an immortal, immaterial being. And they also believe that this day is imminent, since the Father found a way to achieve transcendence for himself and for his lambs. In the weeks to come, it will set out an expedition to the Frostcliff Mountains. Since this expedition will be an extremely dangerous undertaking, he will bring along almost a dozen of the best mercenaries available. You will be one of them, and together, we will kill the Father.
Crap! I want to do this one, but we definitely don't have it. What? And you're telling me all this just because you saw me fight?
I'm telling you this because I need someone who knows how to kill. Better than the usual cutthroat you find down here. And you seem to be that someone. Also... never mind. As I said, you can fight. That's enough.
Gosh, I really wish we had more rhetorics for this playthrough. Sounds like a bloody risky plan. What's in it for me?
Well, I can pay you 400 pennies now, and 800 more once the Father is dead. Also, think of all the riches that we'll find in the temple itself, or in the Grohlvana's treasure chambers. It will be worth it. You can trust me on that.
Jeez. And how can we convince the Father to hire me as a mercenary?
By doing something that impresses him. As you can imagine, the Grohlvana already has its stock of sellswords they rely on. But if we do something that impresses the Father or the First Seer, it might be enough to convince him to hire you. Look, I know how shaky it sounds, but it's our best bet. So, are you with me or not?
Yes, I'll help. If what you say about the Father is true, he needs to face justice.
Absolutely. Meet me at the Wailing Tree, 2 hours from now. Here. This'll help you get back to the Undercity in case you need to return to the surface before our meeting. Stay safe.
Okay, wow, 1,000 experience, scroll teleport to the Undercity 3, and a big boy quest. Meet the rail at the arena. Oh, we're down here. Okay, I remember the spot. Well, what about the other thing? Is that just done? Yeah, blood and dust. Okay. Well, I don't want to go on a big, dangerous expedition right now. I mean, maybe we'll do... Oh, no, don't. No, no, no. No, no, no. Okay, gosh. Every time the music just stops, I'm deathly afraid it's going to crash. I want to go back to the arena and see if she has anything left to say, and also if we get some sort of reward.
Work, work, work. My sir.
I mean, that just
Bloody
ended,
wench
you
thinks
know?
she's Vata incarnate.
Okay, how do we get back to the arena? Not about to get lost down here. I don't think there would be anything... Oh, okay, her name's just Whore. I did a double take because she looked like an actual character. There we go, there's some signposts, hopefully, that we can use. Sweet. Okay, let's go to the arena again. Now, I feel like there's not going to be anything, but I don't know. This game surprises me with its diligence, so maybe they have programmed one last little line for this lady over here.
What a surprise. Didn't think I'd ever see you again.
Sorry for what happened down in the pit. That Eterna,
I don't want to know. If the Relata acts, you don't ask questions. That's the first rule you should hammer into your head down here. In other words, it's fine. The crowd was a bit disappointed, but technically, you won. Though, as I'm sure you understand, I can't pay you this time.
I'm guessing for once those surface...
Okay, 500... Yeah, we did get... Look at that. Okay. And what now? When can I fight again? I'm betting we can't.
How about never?
What? Why?
Why? Because no pit fighter, no matter how powdered and glimmer-capped dust he is, will voluntarily fight a friend of the Relata. If he loses, he dies. If he wins, he dies too. Because the Father's voice will come get him. And now come on, don't give me that look. You earned a shitload of money in a very short time. Maybe you can come back in a couple of moons or so, if the dust is settled. But until then, forget about it.
Okay, well, it's been fun, Rasha. You're an interesting character, and I like your vocal delivery. What do we have here? A bunch of stuff that I don't really feel interested in taking. Also, this guy's just banging his drum. You having fun?
War on Nerum. War on Kile. Red madness. What the fuck is wrong with this world?
Oh. Alright then. You know what? Can we find this guy, meet him at the arena? I don't want to talk to him. But the question that I have is, can we find him? Oh, looks like he's over there. Sweet.
Do you hear it?
Hey, what's
There
up,
you
pal?
are.
No.
Ready?
I'm not ready. No.
It's him. It's the Black Guardian.
What's the story behind that tree?
Tree. Oh, yeah, sure. The people down here call it the Weeping Tree. They believe that the Black Guardian, once a year, fulfills one of the wishes they write onto these knolls. Superstitious nonsense, of course. They might as well send their wishes to the Blue Island Coalition.
That's a good one, man. 50 experience points there. We need 17 more knowledge points. I see.
Either way, ready to set out?
I'm not. Are you, like, literally not gonna let me... We can't even look... What the hell? You're not wearing the garments of the Relata. How come?
What do you think? Because we don't want to draw any attention. If somebody sees me walking around with you, it won't be the end of the world, but I don't want to cause unnecessary problems.
Okay, well, I don't want to do this, man, and it won't let me leave. I can't even load a... What the hell? Yeah, I'm pressing B, by the way, before anybody says it. I'm pressing B to get out of this. Ready. What's the plan?
First, a question. Have you ever heard of the Night of the Blind Daughters?
No.
A massacre that took place 20 years ago. It was at the farmer's coast, around midsummer. The farmers had just put out the lights after a long day's work. Suddenly, shrouded figures showed up out of nowhere, with steel masks covering their faces. They broke into the houses, and killed anybody who dared to stand in their way. While they merely wreaked havoc on most of the farms, any family with a daughter between 12 and 16 winters was less lucky. All in all, these masked people took 10 daughters that night and carried them away. They were found 1 week later. They lay on the Penny Road, mutilated with their eyes sewn shut. 1 girl each mile.
But Why?
To this very day, no one knows. However, there are theories. Do the names the Black Libra and J.L. Tannerson ring a bell? The Butcher of Ark?
Tannerson, wasn't he some kind of serial killer who took his own life?
Yes. Thing is, in this book he left behind, Tannerson claims to have been part of a cult called the Black Libra. Even nowadays there are still scholars that deny its existence. But according to Tannerson, they see themselves as some kind of counterbalancing power. They make sure that malice and sin, they don't gain the upper hand in this world, and that the scales of good and evil thus stay in balance.
And that's why they murdered those girls. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, this is where it gets bizarre. Normally, the Libra only kills people who have already sinned. Tyrants, rapists, murderers, and so on. Which is also why the attack on the Farmer's Coast didn't make any sense, and still doesn't for most people today. However, the father has a theory.
So he's an expert on the Black Libra too.
Well, he does have an avid interest in them. Let's put it this way. He has dug up every little bit of information that there is. But we'll come to that later.
What's his theory then? Why did the Black Libra murder those girls?
According to the father, the Black Libra chooses their sinners through the dreams of some kind of a holy child. The dreams are interpreted by the Libra's priests who extract the names and faces of evildoers from them. However, the child doesn't just see people who have already sinned. She also sees evil in its inception. Thus, the Libra might decide to kill a boy before he becomes a tyrant, or a girl before she gives birth to a murderer. I know, it sounds insane, but that's what it is. But apparently the Libra fully believes in this principle. The child is omniscient.
What a pile of horseshit. They kill 10 innocent girls and believe they're doing good?
Yes.
I see. And just how does this relate to the Relata?
Simple. The father believes that the Black Libra knows the secret to transcendence. This is why he's been studying Tannerson's books like a madman. Especially one in particular, in which he describes the initiation ritual he underwent to become one of their assassins. And I also think that this temple in the Frostcliff Mountains is somehow related to the Libra. Long story short, apparently the pages of Tannerson's original manuscript describing the initiation ritual in detail were forcefully torn out, and the father wants to find them.
And you want me to find them, right?
Right. And I happen to know the only person who might be able to tell us their whereabouts. A man named Carlian.
Who's that?
He was also an assassin of the Libra, and Tannerson's mentor. In other words, an unscrupulous piece of shit that did nothing but murder people for decades, guilty, the innocent alike. According to the father, he was also the one who orchestrated the Night of the Blind Daughters. However, that massacre seems to have been too much even for his rotten conscience to bear, because he left the Libra shortly thereafter. He took on a new identity. He's been living as a beggar in the Undercity ever since. I saw him once. It's no wonder that nobody knows what kind of monster he is. He's gone completely insane. Drinks away every penny he gets his hands on.
I see. So you want me to find this Carlian and get him to tell us the whereabouts of the lost pages?
Exactly. If we bring them to the First Seer and I tell him how I couldn't have done it without you, he might consider hiring you for the expedition. That's the plan. Not the best one, certainly, but, all we're getting.
Alright, where do I find the Carlian?
He currently lives in the communes. That is, if he isn't in some whore's bed in the Silver Cloud right now or getting hammered in the False Dark. I'll let you do the talking. It's unlikely that the First Seer will find out, but the more you actually help me on this mission, the more convincing our little story will be. One more thing. Don't go easy on that scum. He might seem harmless now, but remember what he's done. And remember that those 10 mutilated girls on the Penny Road are just one more page in this man's book of sins.
Okay, follow Therail to the communal hut. What? Okay, I'm just trying to get an image of you, man. I didn't even want to do this quest yet. I want to do some other stuff that we can clean up quickly. Where? Okay, can you hold on? I just... Okay, buddy. Where's the communal hut? Here? You good? Okay, stop for a second. Just look at me. You know what? Nah, I can get some... we're not doing this. Let's do Wanted in Ark. Eliminate Gargantua. Yeah, the wild mage Gargantua is hiding at the slope of the Frostcliff Mountain. She's devoted to elemental summoning and a former pupil of Firespark. There are 570 Enderalian pennies issued for her death. Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing this quest just yet. No siree bob. Wanted to clean up some other stuff first so we can get a little more power. Keep in mind that... Yeah, keep in mind that that quest, like, I mean, was after the entirety of the arena quest, so I think it's going to be quite hard. I don't want to be thrust into that just yet. Now, where is this person? Frostcliff Tavern, huh? Old McCashmer Frost Crystal Lake. Okay, I'm not sure if we're going to have enough time. But let's get as close as possible. Maybe if we use our stealth and we can get there in time, we can just sniper. Yeah, so anyways, the whole arena quest, really interesting. Skyrim really needed an arena. I think I heard some whispers that they were planning on doing it, but didn't have time to implement it or something like that.
Walk, sure. Where to?
But, really glad that this one has one, and I figured it would be short because I did have a strong feel. Well, what I thought was going to happen was that you did a couple of the arena quests, and then you can start the Relata thing. Because, like I said, from watching the trailer for Forgotten Stories, I was like, okay, this guy's definitely involved with this, and I know he's got his whole thing, because I just got that feeling. So, very, very... Ooh, look at that. Ooh, now that's a pretty thumbnail. Don't mind if I do. God, the environmental design in this game, man. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't want to keep harping on this, but I'm so sad and disappointed with myself that I harped on the difficulty for so long with this game because, I don't know, it's turning out to be a really good series now, and I just know we will have lost a lot of people along the way because of my whinging and my crying about the difficulty and things like that. And I just wish, like, I could send a telepathic note to them saying, like, hey, everything's all good now, at least for the meantime. Like, we can even do 4-star quests because of how ridiculous stealth is in this game, so... Once again, thanks to everybody that's kept with me even through the shit times. Hope you're enjoying these episodes. This game is just so freaking good, as I keep saying. I know I keep repeating myself, but I honestly can't believe it. I can't believe it. I knew this game was going to be good based on what I played before we started this series, but it's continued to just blow out my expectations continuously. Over and over and over and over again. Okay, we're back in this Crystal Forest. I wonder if this is the same one we were in before. I don't really remember either way. Like I said, we're going to use... It looks like we're getting closer and closer. It looks like it's that camp over there. We're going to use Ghost Walk when we can, although if we're getting pretty close here, definitely want to save Ghost Walk instead. Yeah, this feels like where we were. Okay, let's get to the top. No, that's not what I... Whoa! What the hell? Okay, we're going to use it now. We're on a mission to assassinate this woman. It looks like, yes, this is where she is. Although, hopefully, this outcropping of rock doesn't stop me. Okay, we're going back into sneak now. Excellent. Let's get up here and let's quick save. This is a 4-star bounty, by the way, I think. So we need to be very, very, very careful. But we can sneak up on this lady and activate Assassination. I think we will be good. How many ish? Okay, I think we ran out of Eterna arrows. So what can we use now? Oh, no, we have 3 left. Okay. We should be able to do something with that. I think I hear her breathing. Okay, yeah, there she is. Let's quick save again. Okay. Gonna pop Assassination, and we're just gonna go for it.
Hold on. That wasn't the way.
Okay, there she goes. No! I wanted to loot her. Oh boy, we have a big fight on our hands. Ghost Walk time. We might be able to do this if we can re-engage stealth here. Let's grab, oh boy, we don't have a lot of good arrows here. Sharp steel will do, I suppose. Okay, we're gonna quick save again because I'm confident in my ability to get out of this situation. Oh, she's got a... Okay, back into the shadows. I like how I'm edging into the trees, even though that's not gonna do anything.
Prophet's ass.
Another one bites the dust. Man, they really can't see me, huh? Wow. What is that thing? Oh boy. Okay, that takes care of that. Let's use flash powder. And we are going to loot anything over here if we can. Oh boy. Let's grab that. Probably shouldn't open this. See, this is what I don't understand. What's with the lock? Stay hidden while lockpicking. What does that do when you lockpick? Everything's frozen. Okay, let's get over this way. Ooh, I see a collectible. Okay, we're gonna save. Oh boy, do they still notice me? No, looks like we're going back into stealth. Okay, I feel like we're in Horizon Zero Dawn right now, trying to use the brush to re-stealth over and over. Okay, let's remember that collectible is over there to the left, and we are gonna save right here. Boom. And we're gonna end. Thank you so much, everybody that's watching, enjoying, and supporting me. Hope you guys are enjoying, yeah, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.